Hey everyone, and welcome to another custom challenge run in the Binding of Isaac. Today we have a run coming from DMinecraft121, and he called it a better use for my reflection, but I'm probably just going to call it like broken mirror with broken in quotes or something to imply that it's super overpowered, when in reality it's only moderately powerful. We have my reflection, Ouija board, and Cupid's arrow, so we can hit enemies multiple times with one tier, and ideally, that'll be great. You know, we'll get double hits with our tiers sometimes, and that'll be a good time. I think I need a couple range ups, though. The rules are that there are no item rooms, but I can do whatever else. So, I mean, of course, I won't take anything that changes the general idea of my tiers. So, like, I'll make them more powerful, or I'll make them homing or something, but I won't make them, like, Mom's Knife. Because that would just kind of completely defeat the purpose. So, and I do understand that this is pretty similar actually to one of the other runs I've done, or maybe even two of them, but it's more minimalistic, so I thought it was okay, and I figure you guys will probably still like it, hopefully. It seems you guys have, in fact, been enjoying paranautical activity, and I really have as well. Pretty fly, that is excellent. That gives us a little bit of protection. Having a fly rotate around us, enabling us to not get hit by some of the enemy's tiers, and also damage fly-type enemies. Yeah, it pretty much one-shots them. Anyway, I had something to say, and it's totally gone. That happens to me a lot, unfortunately. But I think that this, I don't know how successful, because like against Isaac, for example, each tier could represent 2 hits, and Isaac and Blue Baby shoot back at us based on how much we shoot at them. So this might be a disadvantage, but then again, depending on how powerful I get by then, it won't even matter. Now, shot speed up, I think, would kind of mess with how well our tiers come back, so I'm going to not take it, and I'll take this health up instead. That'll be a good time. Oh, yeah, what I wanted to say, or at least something I wanted to say, was if you can hear my fan, I'm really sorry. It's just incredibly hot in my room, especially when I close the door, so I really need that kind of pointing in my semi-general direction in order to not die. Like, yesterday I was doing some recording, of course, yesterday for me, and I'd made the videos that you guys saw yesterday. I was dying by the 3rd video because, I mean, they were pretty long and it was just really freaking hot. So I just needed the fan. So if you can hear it, do let me know and I'll try to point it better, or I'll try to get some other way of doing things so that I can still stay cool and you guys can still have the unobstructed splendor of my voice. I don't know if splendor is the right word. Glory sounds better, I think. I'm not yet sure if there will be paranautical activity today. Tuesdays are pretty busy for me in general, based on having class later instead of earlier, so I don't have like all day to do things. I get back from class just in time for bed, pretty much. So that's something that's unsure, but worry not, it will return probably tomorrow, if not today, because I definitely want to keep playing. And apparently, wow, another pretty fly. That's incredibly lucky. Apparently I was pretty close to the end, according to the devs. They tweeted at me a bit, which is cool. Cool guys, like I've said. Alright, I'll take that. Boss challenge room. I don't have 2 bombs, so I can't check if I can bomb in. I absolutely want to hit up this beggar. It gives me a health up. Is that the same health up I already got? That's interesting. Now here's the thing. Do I re-roll it or no? It's a tough choice. I mean, it's hard to say no to a health up, but I'm going to get a risk here. Wow. Well, actually, that's not necessarily bad when you think about it, because as it stands, the shop is definitely not going to have greed right now, and I have 7 cents rather than 15, so it's an advantage at the very moment. But I think I'm going to build up a reroll. I will look in the shop, though, because if it's like the compass, then yeah, I'm going to take Steam Sale, take the compass. It's totally worth it. Or maybe even the candle, because like I'm not having that much use for the D6 without item rooms, because the item room pool is definitely the one that I want to spend the most time re-rolling, considering it's got most of the powerful items. And the devil room pool is small enough that I'm likely enough to run into them anyway. Why do I have 6 keys? That's so lucky. Okay, so I don't really want the ladder. I'm going to re-roll Steam Sale, assuming I can, because I can't say for sure that this room will have enemies in it, which might not be a good thing. Oh, another thing I want to say is, some of you may be recently joining me, thanks to Alpaca Patrol, who liked my 100th custom challenge run, and so I want to say thank you to Alpaca Patrol. He is actually my favorite YouTuber, most likely. Not that I don't enjoy many others, but he liked it, he commented. I saw a few extra subscribers pretty much immediately. I just want to say thanks. And so if you're new here, welcome. I hope you enjoy, or continue enjoying, since you probably wouldn't have subscribed if you didn't enjoy the other video. And I don't know, I'm different, but I'm informative. Wow, I hate Gertie Jr. That's a big thing about this channel. Gertie Jr. is like the enemy of the channel, along with many things in many of my series. I hate a lot of things in a lot of games. Alright, I need some damage real bad. No, whatever. Range up, that's actually not bad, because like I was saying, I do need a bit of extra range. Because that should allow the tears to travel a tiny bit further, but also come back at me better, allowing for more hits. So I actually think that's a good thing that we want. So I'm going to take this. Wow. Wow. That is so lucky. Okay, so the miter, that's kind of guaranteed our survival almost. I mean, it hasn't guaranteed it, but it's going to go pretty far for us doing a lot better. Curse the Labyrinth. There are twice as many rooms, but only one shop, 2 bosses, 2 item rooms. Most of that's useless to us, though we could have a chance at good use of the shop. Wow, I'm just playing really badly. Do I want to use a bomb here? It's arguable. I'm not going to do it yet, but I might come back to. I was going to say something else too. I'm just so forgetful. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, the miter. I was going to explain what that does, because that's something I do. I explain how every item works to the best of my knowledge. Found both item rooms already. That's like so incredibly lucky, and it never happens when I can take advantage of it. But, because like that'd be great due to re-rolling with Isaac. That's just amazing. But it's against the rules, so I'm not going to do it. Anyway, what the miter does is it is an increased 50% chance. Yes, it makes it like a coin flip pretty much, or an increased coin flip that any, like, because I don't know what the chance is in general, but it's an increased 50% chance that any heart drop that isn't definite becomes a soul heart drop, which is amazing. Didn't work there. But, this room is stupid and shouldn't be in the game. And like that's an objective fact. It's an unfair room, and unfair is different from difficult. This game should be difficult, it should not be unfair. That room is pretty much impossible to avoid damage in unless you have one of a specific item combinations or specific items in general. And that's kind of a gear check. Gear checks are stupid. It should be, can you do this on any setup? Well, if you can, then that's something that can be in a game. And I mean, yes, theoretically you can beat Isaac with any setup if you are patient and good enough at dodging. Although I don't really like using Isaac and Blue Baby as any kind of example for anything, considering they're stupid bosses. They're not pattern-based, they're random, and randomness is just kind of bad, in my opinion. Okay, well, oh, we have a library. That's exciting. That's actually really exciting. Note that we do not have knockback. Ooh, Judgment. Wow, that spawns a beggar. That'll be great times. But we have a lot of rooms left. We could possibly build up a double item room out of libraries. And Book of Revelations means that one of the bosses we fight will be a horseman, which is good, because what that means is that I can re-roll the other boss item in order to get another cube of meat. So on this floor alone, I should be able to build up a second level Meat Boy, which is my favorite level of Meat Boy, and it'll complete our ring of protection from our pretty flies, as well as shooting along with us like a familiar. So, I mean, ideally, I've already come up with my strategy for the floor. Now, the one thing I don't want to accidentally do is not have enough rerolls, which, I mean, it's entirely possible, in fact likely, because I am going to be focusing a bit on the library there. So that I don't know, that could go kind of badly. But it's worth it, I think, because we do have a pretty good chance of getting all the books out of the library pool, especially because we're getting double books. There are only like 3 or 4 left right now. The Bible isn't in the library pool, so we don't have to worry about that one. I mean, really, this is just great times. Gotta be patient in here, that's fine. Yeah, we got 2 more, and then Book of Sin can give us another soul heart maybe, or this pill that is Balls of Steel, that's 2 soul hearts. Oops, I picked up the wrong book, whatever. So that was really good. I want to keep that Judgment card. I don't want to use it yet because I don't necessarily have enough money, so may as well hold on to it. Maybe I get a deal with the devil. I can use it in there, get a free devil item. And that would be pretty nice. As with the lump of coal, actually. So, like, if we got a deal with the devil, fought Krampus, and then used Judgment, we'd be in a great situation, in my opinion. So that's what I'm hoping for, honestly. I know, how often do you say, oh, I hope we fight Krampus? Not very often, but here it is. Welcome to the next level of the metagame. No, I'm kidding. This game doesn't have a metagame, really. At all. It doesn't. There's an understanding of it, but there's not really a meta, because there's not a game outside of the game that affects your gameplay. So, no, it doesn't have a metagame. Just definitions here. Alright, this room's easy, quite nice. I would like some more health. I kind of want to get back to full health. Now here's the thing, I don't know how close the boss is, but... oh, screw you, you got out and I wasn't even paying enough attention to notice. And another one got out. I really do hate keepers. They're stupid. What I was going to say is, it looks like we'll get another charge after this room, so I'm going to go re-roll the library, but one more time for now, although I really do want to do it twice. Man, I took 2 hits, that really sucks. I could also go into the curse room and use the judgment card there, and that would get me something from the devil room pool, most likely. I do not know if I got another tweet or not. By the way, you guys can tweet at me if you so please, or just follow me. I tweet some stuff sometimes. I am bisnap on Twitter, so hit me up there. You are just welcome to tweet me anytime, and I will respond if there's a response called for as soon as I notice, pretty much, or as soon as I am available to do so. And that's also where I'll announce streams and stuff. Speaking of streams, I'm sorry I haven't done any recently. I just have not exactly had all the time in the world for doing so. And that looks like it's probably going to be the last time we reroll the library, but I don't think the Necronomicon has shown up, which means that's the last thing in the pool, I think. Unless I just forgot a book that was in there or whatever. But assuming we get another library, we should be set. And that is quite a nice thing, because then not having the item rooms wouldn't be a big deal. Won't be a big deal. See, the nice thing about a pretty fly or halo flies or any type of orbital flies is that they kill those flies, the eternal flies, which have like 1,000,000 health, instantly, which is crazy. I'll go here first, because why not? We got friends till the end. That's going to give us 3 kamikaze flies. They've already killed themselves. They've already done their kamikaze business. And they have, in fact, done twice my damage, which is pretty good. Okay, so we found the secret room, which could give us bunches of money, and that would be nice to pay off this beggar that we're going to get from the judgment card. And 6 cents is pretty good. We don't have the Steam sale recall, so it's not worth going into the shop. It could also be greed. There's a 50% chance that greed is in the shop right now. And there is our boss room. I do not know which boss is going to be Pestilence, but one of them should be. I don't expect to be able to build up another reroll, so I'm going to fight the boss right away. This one is a hollow, so the other one should be Pestilence, and that means if I reroll here, I'll get a cube of meat. Cube of meat will rotate around us, blocking enemy tears and damaging any enemy it comes into contact with, rather than just flies or meats or whatever, any enemy at all. And I'll stop playing so badly, hopefully. Okay, so I can reroll this. Ooh, it's not going to be Pestilence? That's really interesting. I wouldn't have rerolled a health up otherwise, because I don't exactly want that. So what do we get here? The husk? That's so weird. Well, the way that the Book of Revelations is supposed to work is when you use it, you're guaranteed to fight a horseman on that floor, if you use it on that floor. I don't know why that didn't happen, and oh my god, can I not die, please? Pretty unlikely that I'm going to get a deal with the devil, but I am going to hope for one. Didn't get one. We do get a tears up, though. I definitely want that. And we're going to see if I can build up another reroll. That's so weird. I guess I should have waited to see if I fought Pestilence, but it was supposed to be a guarantee. Don't have enough... Wow. Wow! Why don't I die in this room? That'd be fun. Sorry, had an itchy nose. Okay, I guess we're stuck. I don't want to use health to go into the curse room, because that's just risky. I'd be at 1 heart. See what tarot card we get from the Magic 8 Ball. That says tears up, but it's actually just shot speed up. Ah, Okay, so we have the Hanged Man here. Actually, first let's use Judgment. Alright, it's a normal beggar. That's a relief. Paying off quickly, giving me soul hearts. That's nice. I will take anything. We'll be able to use the Hanged Man in order to go get 2 keys, I believe. So that'll be quite nice. You know what I could do, and what I will do, actually, is once I'm done with you, you gave me a health up. I will just take that. No questions asked. We'll go get 2 keys. We'll fight in the challenge room because this is a thing about me. I always ignore the challenge room, and even when it solves my problems, well, as it turns out, it solves my problem right now, and I should have thought of that before I took the Magic 8 Ball, but Hanged Man allows me to get 2 keys, so I'm not too upset about it. So there we go. Passive flight for a room. Excellent. We may as well go back and get that chest up in the top left corner, but I'll do that last because it's easier to go to this chest in here, get a reroll built up from winning in the challenge room, hopefully winning in the challenge room, and then rerolling the library for the last book, and we got the compass, so that's really all I could have hoped for. Compass, of course, shows us the general location of every icon room, and doesn't show us how to get to them, but that allows us to beeline for bosses or item rooms or whatever our desire is at the current moment. Now, Cupid's Arrow, really awesome for Globins here, because Globins are normally annoying and get in front of each other, so you have a tougher time killing them, but not right now. And our range is just so great right now that we have this, like, nebulous business around us. And I say nebulous not in a confusing sense or general sense, like he gave a nebulous answer, but in the sense of it's kind of like a nebula. We got lots of things going around us. So, oh wow, we already got it. Okay. Now, Dead Sea Scrolls, I'm going to use... Okay, there was a chance that it did something nice for us, but it didn't, so it's okay. Like, it could have given us the Book of Revelations or something, and that would have been nice. I would have been remiss if I did not do so, and that turned out to be what it would have given me. So it was nice to check. Then again, it also could have been Kamikaze, which would have hurt me and would have been bad. But it worked out for the neutral, so all is well. Get another pill. We've had pretty good luck so far. Range up, that's awesome. So there you go. Take the risks. Sometimes the game is on your side. Now all I need is some damage, and then we're set. Now I do feel a little bit better about going to the curse room, and curse rooms are pretty sweet. I recommend them. So I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to sacrifice a soul heart for the chance at more soul hearts, guppy items, or what have you. We'll see if I'm making the right choice very quickly. Likely we'll just get spiders or something, but we could also get teleported to the devil room, or just get troll bombs. So it wasn't worth it, but it was worth it for the excitement. So we don't have enough money to go to the shop. That is fine by me. We got health. We got all this good stuff going for us. And if we find any more libraries, they're double item rooms now. I bet you haven't seen that legitimately too many times. So I think we're done here. Yep. That golden chest in the bottom right corner required 2 bombs and a key to get, so it wasn't really worth it in my opinion. We know we have a mini-boss in the secret room, which is a 1/3 chance, by the way, on the 5th and 6th floor. And that's checked before you go to the... or before it checks the shop, because the shop, if the floor doesn't have a mini-boss elsewhere, the shop on the 5th and 6th floor is a 100% chance of getting greed, unless you got greed on the last floor. So it can't you can't get greed if you got greed on the last floor, but other than that, what I said. I hope that wasn't too confusing. I can explain it better most likely if I confused you. And that's that. Hopefully we get more soul hearts. Yes, yes, yes. And that pill, do I know that pill? Range up, yes I do. Okay, missed that coin, I'll come back for it. We do want to fight the boss. That, it showed up as a Psychic Maw. This game needs to get its sprites right. It didn't know what it was talking about. It wasn't a Psychic Maw after all. It was still a Mr. Maw, just it had an Eternal Fly around it. Okay, and with all our tiers and things are going quite well, I'd say. Now, I could farm greed, but I don't have many bombs, and I just used 1 for a soul heart, which might not have been worth it. Alright, we've got Champion Monster 2. We should be fine, especially now that I took that stupid damage. Now, the thing that sucks, unfortunately, is that most of the time we're not going to get 2 hits from our tiers because we have to rotate right around the time they're coming back at us. And this is going real slowly due to the fact that we don't have much damage at all. So I'm hoping for meat as our item. but I can't really guarantee it at all. But it's what I'm hoping for, and then I'm hoping for a deal with the devil again. Krampus would be nice, but we don't have a Judgment card anymore, so we can't get an extra free devil item. We could re-roll the lump of coal, but I think that would not be in our best interest, considering that our tears stay in the air longer now that we have my reflection, and would thus get bigger and bigger. Bigger than normal, in fact. So we'd get a lot of extra damage. That seems like the biggest advantage to me, so that's what I'd go with, although I'd also just welcome a normal deal with the devil. Alright, we've got that. I'll take this health. I won't take the health up yet. We'll see what happens in here. Guppy's Paw. Okay, now that's an interesting predicament to find ourselves in. I'm going to take the Mark. That's actually 1 damage up. I always say 2 damage up, but it's actually 1 damage up, and the pact is 0.5 damage up, and a speed up as well. I don't know quite how much. Yes. Yes, it's worth it. So I should have taken the health up so I'd get more out of this, but we use this twice. We then re-roll it. I could keep it in order to turn that into 3 soul hearts, but I'm going to re-roll it. Oh, you are an evil, evil game. Alright, let's do it. Now we have 9 lives. Each time we respawn, we'll have 1 red heart. We're still technically in Polaroid Invincibility Town, but I'm going to take the health up instead, even though we wouldn't keep it if we were to die, simply because I'm hoping for good luck with a 3rd Guppy item to then become Guppy, which would be a great time. So I'm going to go in the curse room. Ah, wow. What perfect timing. Alright, we're going to come back and re-roll this, honestly, because it's not useful right now, even though it could be later, because I want to get Guppy's head, for example. Actually, Guppy's head might be the only option for us right now. I've got the dead cat already, and I took that kind of against my will, but also because whatever. We're building up a reroll right now, if that wasn't obvious or clear. Let's see, Guppy's head, and there's totally another Guppy item. Because there are 4 things. Guppy's tail, of course. I took the health up because I was planning on being able to take a deal with the devil, not on the next floor, but on the floor after that. Although the next floor is a possibility if we get teleported there, for example, by a curse room or by a Joker card. That was a narrow squeeze. So I'm just planning ahead. Unfortunately, all too well. See what's in the challenge room just in case. I'm not going to mess with that for now, but don't let me forget it, guys. It's your job right now to remind me if I need to go there. Alright, so we're sacrificing soul hearts for the chances at these rerolls here, and I don't like doing it, but they're replenishable somewhat. I will take Spirit of the Night, just because passive flight is good, even though we already have the spectral tears that it would give us. And I just don't want to keep sacrificing soul hearts in there in order to just get a chance at becoming Guppy. Technically, it would come out probably worth it, but it also wouldn't at the same time. Maybe you get me, maybe you don't. Whatever, it's alright. Yeah, this is worth it, because why not? We have enough money to go to the shop now. So I guess that's what I'll do once I'm done blowing up these fires and things. Well, no, don't blow up fire. Blowing up fire and poop with explosions like Ipecac, Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus bombs, etc., you can't get drops from them, so it's like you think you're saving time, but you're actually shooting yourself in the foot. Sacrificing chances at soul hearts and money. The more you know. Alright, so let's go fight this shop with our money, since it's not greed, as we know already. Alright, so it's Notched Axe. I will certainly re-roll that. It's half off as well. Let's see what this pill is. Oh, range up. Sure. I don't know how much range up will affect us, or if it continually affects us at this point, or if it's given up. I don't know. I think that we're just going to have our tears stay in the air for all of eternity, yeah. So that's pretty cool with me. We're going to be able to get a reroll after this room. No, we're not. Yeah, I can afford to play him 8 times. Sure, what are you? The Emperor teleports us to the boss room, or on the next floor we could use it if we have the chance to get a Devil or Angel room. Which would be nice. I can play you one more time. Pay out, man. Alright, I'll come back for you if I can. And at this point, I know there's some money right next to that there boss room. There's here, which gives me 1 cent, and I can also go kill Greed or Super Greed in the secret room, and either I'll have money dropped or I won't, but I expect that I would, because it's pretty normal for that to happen. Though I could get, if it's super greed, I could get the quarter, which would be the same end. The means would lead to the same end. Whatever. Or if it's greed, that'd be unfortunate if we got the item and no money. I was really hoping for the 2 of the other stuff, diamonds there, because then we would have doubled our money. We would have been able to go party with good old beggar, and oh well. We're gonna reroll in here because it's the last place to reroll, really. I mean, maybe. I'm gonna fight greed now, see what happens, because I think that I'm better off getting whatever from the beggar than I am with that particular item. It's good, but if you haven't noticed, I haven't gotten a single trinket this whole run. So, like, yeah, it's good, but if it's not going to be useful, may as well pass. Alright, so we got some money. Let's see what this pill is. Telepills. No thanks. Yes, it could teleport me to the I Am Error room or the Devil room or something, but wait, I already went to the Devil room on this floor, so that would be useless. I can play this 4 times. Come on, don't fail me now. You're failing me. The lovers gives us red hearts. I don't need them. Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, I can't get a reroll, no matter how much I want to. And oh, yeah, I'm gonna take it because I'm not planning on it. Actually, I shouldn't have. Darn. Oh well, too late. I can't afford to go buy Mom's purse now, so that's cool. I'll do that. I wasn't planning on relying on red hearts in general due to the fact that I won't have many if I die. But then I realized that now I'm less likely to get more passive items, and it's practically useless in general, so I shouldn't have taken it, but it's too late now. We've got 1 cent to our name. Let's go on to the next floor finally. See what happens. Okay, so we know that greed is not in fact in the shop this time either, but I don't expect to have enough money to accomplish anything. All this range up we've gotten though, this is great. Allowing for lots of extra damage. We've got a fair output of tears, which can do plenty of damage just due to being everywhere at once. And I will cut you up. If you guys know that song, good song. I mean, good, maybe not the word you'd use, it's the word I'd use. See what you are. Not a guppy item. So we got 3 more kamikaze flies. Not a bad thing. Wow, we got a dime. Guess we're going to the shop after all. And no, we can hold 2 trinkets, which could be great, could be not great. We're going to take the Polaroid, of course, because we want to go fight Blue Baby. But other than that, it's not a huge deal. At least this means we could take the tick if we so desired, which would be both nice and useless at the same time. Because, I mean, I'm the only one seemingly who says it, but the tick is a great trinket. It really is. It's just limiting. I guess I shouldn't be squandering my rerolls so badly, and I should go to the shop. Oh, we have a blood bank. Of course! I shouldn't have taken Charm of the Vampire, but we knew that. We all knew it. Hopefully the mini-boss is not greed, but rather a random mini-boss, like gluttony, not envy. Although I think envy would go down relatively well with my setup. Still, 13 keys. Let's see what we've got. We've got the habit. That'd be interesting. I don't think I'm going to need that many rerolls for the rest of the game. There's no library on this floor. Of course, there could be a library later. It's half off, so I can buy this soul heart. I'm going to reroll it. Oh. Well, I'm going to take the candle. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to take it yet. I'm going to see if I come across any items throughout this floor, and then I'm going to take the candle. Unfortunately, this might be me giving up my chance at becoming Guppy, due to not being able to reroll our last deal with the devil if we get one, which we should because we won't be taking any red heart damage. But I think the candle is pretty much the best item in the game, spacebar items wise. Oh my god, you went at like light speed compared to usual. You guys all saw that. This is not as fast. This is way faster than this chub usually is. But whatever. So we've got a random mini boss. Like I said, it's Super Wrath. Super Wrath can give us, I don't know. I don't remember. One of them gives us Dead Cat, but I think that's Super Lust? No, Super Lust gives us Yum Heart. I think that Super Wrath might be the one that gives us Dead Cat. No, that's Super Pride. Super Pride. That was close. Everyone seems faster because I'm moderately fast or something. I don't know what's up with that. Well, it doesn't matter what item he could give us. He didn't give it to us. Okay, this is just... obviously, I want to take the candle into the mom fight because it's just so overpowered against mom due to the fact that it can damage the doors so significantly that you only have to do like 5 candle shots and not even worry about the fight. Oh, no. Wow, that was quite a slingshot. Okay. Ah, flat penny. Not that I need the keys, but hey, whatever. Is there anything for me to reroll? There really isn't. I'll play you thrice, because why not? Doesn't hurt. You give me a pill. I don't know what said pill does. Bad trip. Well, thanks. Oh, we used our invincibility by accident to pay him off there a little. But that didn't really matter. Alright, I can do this. I can pay him twice more. Because, I mean, chance at an item doesn't hurt. Come on. And I have a reroll. So, like, this is something I want to do. So this is the new focus. No, this isn't a Ford advertisement. Do they still make focuses? I don't know. I don't know much about cars, man. Alright, we've got a half red heart here. We've also got Charm of the Vampire, which will give us some more health back. Could be nice. We're going to go this way, of course. Right, we have the flat penny, so every coin we pick up has a 50% chance of also dropping a key next to it. Not that we need keys, like I said. Yeah, we wouldn't have built up another reroll, so it's fine that I didn't go focus on getting the hearts paid right away. So there we go. That's what we're getting. What we've got. I may as well look for the secret room as well. First try, never hurts. And now, what are you gonna give us? Fire. Nothing. Nothing at all. All right. So now we'll go play twice more on the Demon Beggar. We'll go get the candle, and then we'll be on our way into the fight, where we might use the Emperor, but we might not. The reason we do that is after the mom fight, the doors all disappear, and if you were to get Mr. Mega is a reroll just because. Alright, I'll take Little Steve. Little Steve is a familiar that shoots homing tears. Sure, whatever. I couldn't reroll again, so it's fine. I was really hoping for a deal with a devil item, but it didn't work out like that. Why not play you once? Doesn't hurt. Okay, I get a coin and a key. Fine. So we now take the candle. Sad day, leaving the D6 behind. We don't know what the tarot card is. Fine. Oh, the Fool. Ha, you see. Yeah. Anyway, it's the Fool. That's not very useful. We'll take this and we'll play the Blood Bank 2 more times. See if we can get health up and speed up. We didn't. That's fine. We now have the candle. We can shoot fire. Recharges in like 3 seconds or 1.5 seconds or something, which is awesome. And it destroys enemy tiers, does huge damage, is a great time in general. So there you have it, and here's what I was talking about. Damages those. Only takes like 5 or 6 of them to kill the whole fight for you. Don't even have to focus on it the right way. Shouldn't use the right wall, by the way, because the right wall allows things to bounce off of it or get stuck in it, but yeah. So that's that. We get speed up. Yeah, I guess I'll take it. And we get the Polaroid. Go to the next floor. Yeah, that's all we got to do here. I didn't use the Emperor because I didn't notice whether or not there was a... I don't have anything that can kill you. Good. This looks like the way to the boss, but on the womb that's always deceiving. There are no libraries is what I was thinking I was going to say. We've just lost Polaroid invincibility due to our regenerating health. Excuse me. Today's Super House of Dead Ninjas, if I didn't already say that. So many keys will be set for the chest. Too bad we don't have Guppy's tail, honestly. Okay, we calm down. This room, moderately annoying, but really not a problem in general. We do have a pretty good damage output just due to the way our tiers work at this point in time. We don't need to go fight Greed or anything in... Well, I don't know if that's Greed or if it's any other mini-boss. But we don't need to do it. Alright, chargers happen here. Again, it doesn't matter if I pick up health because I'm regenerating it, unfortunately. Let's fight our boss, see who we got. Conquest, my least favorite thing to do. Conquest is one of the top 4 hardest bosses in the game, in my opinion. The others being Gertie Jr., the Bloat, and I forgot. This doesn't count Isaac and Blue Baby. Gertie Jr., the Bloat, and whom? So weird. Can't remember the hardest bosses in the game. Mask of Infamy I don't think is hard, just stupid. In general, it can be hard, but see, in those positions it's a gear check rather than something legitimate. Alright, so we got White Pony that I don't want. I don't know why I touched it. And we've got Guppy's tail. Alright, that's all we need. So now we'll become Guppy. We'll get a bunch of golden chests and normal chests. Now, as Guppy, what happens is every time we hit an enemy with our tier or our familiar's tiers, we spawn a Kamikaze Fly, again doing twice our damage. So that's a good time. Still no libraries, so I'm not too upset about losing the D6, I suppose. And again, those Kamikaze Flies do twice our damage. This also gives us passive flight, but, well, that's kind of lost. So it's really just going to be all about damage output. Now, up could still be the way, which is why I'm still going this way. We could just chill here, although the eyes can still hit us. Oh god, they bounced off of Peep itself, in order to inconvenience us. But note that with this run, since we can hit enemies multiple times with one tier, that means we can probably get multiple Kamikaze Flies from one tier as well, which is pretty sweet when you think about it. We are kind of dwindling on soul hearts here, which is unfortunate, but we'll manage or we won't. We've got a pretty good run going for us in general. I'm gonna open. Oh right, you can't do those when you have flight because the game's thinking it's being kind. But considering they have a chance to drop things for you, and I have a lot of keys, it seems kind of worth it. I don't need skeleton key, is the thing. Normally, I knew it. Normally I'd be super happy to take that, but I really have no need for it. Unfortunately, we came out of the whole run with no cubes of meat somehow. Speed up, fine. Normally, I'm the one that's always saying, I hate speed up, don't take it when you don't need it, and I don't need it at all. But, screw it, I'm having fun, man. Not that speed up is fun, I'm just doing things because I'm a rebel. Anyway, hopefully we get a bunch more soul hearts. Other than that, screw you, you go on the spikes. You can walk him through stuff because you can fly and he can't, but he has to mirror your movement perfectly. Oh, I knew it would happen. It's due to our crazy damage output. It is really good, like no joke. No, we still have the Emperor. We can use that to skip the Cathedral, which is what I'll do, and just fight Isaac. Okay, we've got a soul heart here. But note if we die on our first life, where we have all the soul hearts, it's really not worth it to fight him more. Because I'm just going to die repeatedly. But I'll do it anyway, just for you guys. We also can use the candle on this fight, much like we did on the mom fight, in order to kind of cheat and damage the heart when it's not technically available to be damaged. It doesn't do nearly as much good as it does against the mom fight, since I guess either the heart has tons and tons of health, or it's just for some reason less effective otherwise. But we've already gotten the heart into repeated bombs, and we've almost won as is, so that's pretty good. I mean, our damage output and general effectiveness, definitely great. We've got a shot here. No libraries again, so our double item room for the one time was not useful. Okay, so remember we have the candle, which will destroy the tears that come out of Isaac, which is quite nice. I still got hit though, and I don't really have anything I can do about anything right now. I don't have invincibility from the Polaroid. It's hard to tell my tears from Isaac's tears in a lot of cases here. So, I don't know. We have a chance here because we're doing crazy damage, but we're also losing health at a relatively quick rate. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine for how this is going to go. But regardless, I do think this was a successful challenge run in general. It went better than I expected it to, due to... Actually, I haven't gotten much damage up at all, and I'm still doing really well thanks to becoming Guppy. As well as, I don't know, general... I mean, I wasn't playing well at the start, but I guess I've improved throughout the run. I don't know why. Oh, hello. Alright. So we did that. We go to the chest. We get 4 items here. See what they are. Blood of the Martyr is damage up. That's good. We could take Dr. Fetus, but that would ruin the run, in my opinion. We'll take Scapular, and we'll take this health up. Interesting that Dr. Fetus appears, but again, that would completely destroy the purpose of this run. And also, bombs don't spawn flies, so we'd be losing out on a lot of our damage. So even though Dr. Fetus is like incredibly good and might guarantee us victory against Blue Baby if we make it, I think it's more fun, more interesting, and possibly more damaging to have what we have. Friends till the end. Not entirely useful, but why not? Now this could or could not be the way. I have no clue. I don't usually expect things to be straightforward on these later floors. But again, notice our damage is pretty good now, thanks to Blood of the Martyr. Our tears have turned red, and I don't remember the exact requirements damage-wise for turning red, but we've obviously met them. It's amazing, though, that we didn't get any cubes of meat. It really is. Demon Baby, sure, that automatically shoots at enemies as a familiar. And we did find our way to the boss. First try. It's pretty good. Got a few extra items. It's also pretty good. Alright, you need to get out of my face. Oh, we walked in the spider. That sucks. Do we have a chance against Blue Baby? Small one. Plenty of lag due to all the enemies dying and spawning and stuff. Chest? Nope. Sorry, again with the itchy nose. It hasn't stopped itching this whole time. Oh, this sucks. By the way Guppy's tail works exactly is that it is a... Oh, God, we took damage. It's an increased 33% chance that chest drops happen, and a decreased 33% chance that other drops happen. So, it's reasonably good, or bad, depending on your situation. Now, the problem is, even though it looks like we might end up with the Polaroid invincibility, we won't. And we won't get a scapular to do anything, because we don't have half of a red heart. But, yeah, the last soul heart is infinitely spongy. It'll take as much damage as possible, which is why you can steal deals with the devil if you have soul hearts. Oh my god, why is it so itchy? We might have this, though. We might be able to do it. Come on, come on. Alright, Blue Baby is dead. Does that mean we've won? No. No. You can't do this to me. Alright, we actually won. I'm amazed. Yeah. So that was Broken Mirror. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. Please leave your custom challenge run suggestions in the comments, and I'll do the ones that I like the most or think would be the most entertaining to watch. Yeah, other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.